place to stay. I don't feel like emptying the ashtray, but pay me a visit if you may. 'Cause they want roses without thorns, and they want bulls without horns. They want fires without heat, they just want people without a speech. And I feel slowly dragged back in line. I'm still not free to avoid that fine. But don't you try to change my mind, because I left it all behind me. I left it behind me. Share with me your thoughts and dreams. Stare back at me without a care for what it seems. I'm grinding my brain to try to find the right words, but I know I wouldn't find the ones you haven't heard. Keep nodding and smiling as you agreed, so they'll think that you're if I could breathe. Let the grief slide away through your arms. Open up your eyes and learn to love all your scars. 'Cause I feel slowly dragged back in line. I'm still not free to avoid that fine. But don't you try to change my mind, because I left it all behind. Yes, I feel slowly dragged back in line. I'm still not free to avoid that fine. I'm still not trying to change my mind, because I leave it all behind me. I leave it behind me. Burst out of your bonds and improve yourself. It's time to put that book back on the shelf. The story is old and the next page is blank. I'm not done digesting the poison I drank. Don't waste your time, don't split the blame, and please let go of the shame. Things won't ever stay the same, just don't forget your name. Trying to think about what you wanna ask. It's gotta find another, we should all put on a mask. Dancing over the mind, forgot my flask. I can walk no more, I guess I'll just pass. And I feel slowly dragged back in line. Still not free to avoid that fine. But don't you try to change my mind, because I live it all behind. Yes, I feel slowly dragged back in line. I'm still not free to avoid that fine. I'm never going to change my mind. You know I left it all behind me. I left it behind me. One way to even out disparity is to get us all on your level of misery. But is that the road you want to walk on? Tell me, is that the road you want to walk on? Repeats its lessons until they're learned. You like to play with fire, but you often get burned. And is that the road you want to walk on, tell me, is that the road you want to walk on? You know it's always your fault, no matter what you say. You gotta learn to love whatever comes your way. You know it's always your fault, no matter what you do. In order to awaken, there's alarms to go through. You know it's always your fault, and that's such great news, 'cause you can stop doing things that make you catch the blues. Let your old self burn off like that wood. The only true wealth comes when you do good, and that's the road you should try to walk on. That's exactly the road you have to walk on. If you can only stumble, do it towards the light. Sit down, be humble, and it'll be alright. Yes, that's the road you have to walk on. Yes, exactly the road you have to walk on. You know it's always your fault, no matter what you say. You've gotta learn to love whatever comes your way. You know it's always your fault, no matter what you do. In order to awaken, there's alarms to go through. You know it's always your fault, but that's such great news, 'cause you can stop doing things that make you catch the blues. Your fault, always your fault, always your fault. You know it's always your fault, always your fault, always your fault. You know it's always your fault, always your fault. I almost didn't take a shot because of my friends. I should have not put change in those beggars' hands. You know what it was like to lock the wrong inside. They thought we couldn't leave like Bonnie and Clyde, but I smile now every time I see the sun to get to know how I almost used a gun. And even though the mirror is finally fine, I still don't know how to cry without a bit of wine. So let me please fucking go. That is really somewhere I ought to be, to try and find out what it is that no one knows, but since they have no control, please let it be me. I never even got close to what you think of me. Before they even look, they'd like to know what they'll see. To separate the good, the bad, and the genius, it's never been enough. You're a rusty pair of scissors, so let me please rock the boat. They lied to you just to fool with me. And how could you believe that it's out. Have you ever looked down under the sea? But no matter how much time you'll take, you just can't fix it while you're sitting. It's about time for all to wake and look in the eyes of the ones you're hitting. So let me please, fucking God, that is really somewhere I wanna be, to try and find out what it is that no one knows. But since they have no control, please let it be me. Is this real or are you dreaming? Will you wake up and start screaming? Are you walking in a fresh and new life season? Or just building up excitement for no reason? Before you cruise about too far along this route, I suggest you try to find that out. Can you already feel the sword tapping on your shoulders? The cheering after the score that kinda makes you bolder. Are your feet dangling around, or do you feel grounded? Is it heaven where you're bound, or your suspicion unfounded? Is it delusion potion you're drinking, or have you got any hard facts? Beware of silly wishful thinking. Are you taking off or bracing for impact? Is this real or are you dreaming? Will you wake up and start screaming? Are you walking in a fresh and new life season, or just building up excitement for no reason? Before you cruise about too far along this route, well, I suggest you try to find that out. Tinkering with your guitar, starry-eyed and filled with hope. We wrote in poetry from every little scar, without the need of a good old smoke. You know actions get a reaction. Might have heard of the butterfly effect. So careful with that law of attraction. You never know what you're gonna affect. And you know that something's happening, but you don't know what it is. The same old mystery with which you're grappling, still haven't found out what the trick is. This can't be real, you must be dreaming. Did you really find a life of meaning? Are you getting a place near heaven's region? Is it a long-term lease or just one season? Before you cruise about too far along that route, well, I suggest you try to find that out. 'Cause I've been told there's no such thing as wasted time, and I tend to agree, but I still see a fine line between the lessons from your stumbling and falling, and the tangible threat of ignoring your calling. far along this road. Well, I suggest you try to find that out.